Hello and welcome to episode 20 of Football Tactics and Glory's Walsall Career Mode. Right, let's start the match. We're listening to Kevin Wilson, so enjoy the video and enjoy the music.
Blown too much of me time, buying dinner and wine, and me money on flowers and lollies. Only to find that what's on me mind isn't on hers and she's sorry. So I've made up some lines to save wasting time and keep me from blowing me brass. I'm ever so cool, I just drop on the stool, right next to hers and I ask, do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I see your tits? Or would you show them to me? 'Cause you got a nice head and you look pretty honest. So me face will be leaving in a quarter of an hour. I'd like you to be honest. When you first meet a Sheila and the bullshit you gotta go through, like calling her up and telling her you love her when all that she loves is just a screw. But she wants to hold hands and you to meet her old man and sit around for hours and talk. But me new method is you just cut through the shit and get down to the goodies straight off. Do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feel your tits? Or would you show them to me? Do you sleep in the nick? Do you give head very often? If we can decide your place or mine, we can fuck off then. So the next time you see a good-looking Sheila and you'd give a week's pay to hold her, don't sit acting dumb, just front her full on and drop a few lines that I told you. This new method of mine might not work every time, but then again no method will. I've been spat at and slapped and kneed in the knackers, but then I got a few fucks as well. Do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feel your tits? Or would you show them to me? If the answer is no to me questions above, then be a good sport and give me the name of a girlfriend who does. lover's balls and you had no idea of the pictures me passion and pain. Trying to stay cool with me knackers on fire, I come in me pants again. Shit, and again. You wouldn't give and I wouldn't go, and we couldn't seem to agree. You got the giggles and I got the shits, and you wouldn't talk to me. And when we made up, we started again. You'd had bang on the ribs and he yelled, "What are you two kids up to in there?" And I said, "You dance as well," and it was over. For it again. You hear people say that they'd love to go back and do things that they did in the past. But if you reckon they were the real good old days, you can go stick 'em right up your ass. But when I look back how I came and I went with a tear in my eye, I recall how me, I had a gun of a night, but me undies had a ball in it. The Dickens family planted that first row of apple trees in the Dickens family orchard back in 1953. They waited till that first crop was juicy, red and ripe, then picked and pressed and bottled that very first batch of Dickens cider. It was the tastiest, fizziest, sweetest apple cider ever made. And their slogan was, "Gotta have a Dickens cider every day." And I'd sing along with their radio jingle, and although I'd never tried it, couldn't wait till I was old enough to try my first Dickens cider. Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Mother Nature's picked me up, feel good tonic, fix it up, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider every day. I had my first Dickens cider when I was 17, and my girlfriend at the time never had a Dickens cider either. We fumbled till we got the top off, and when we finally did, it spurred all over her face and hair and dress and down me leg. From then on in, we had a Dickens cider on every single date, and a quickie Dickens cider when I dropped her at a gate. But she blabbed and told her mother, and the next thing that I knew, found out that her mother loved a Dickens cider too. Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Mother Nature's picked me up, feel good tonic, fix it up, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Dickens cider before breakfast is a great start to the day. Dickens cider right on bedtime and you'll sleep like a baby. 69% proof stress relief for women and for men. Even my old nan enjoys a Dickens cider now and then. It's medicinal and healthy, and it's guaranteed to work. So before you see a doctor, try a Dickens cider first. Puts a positive bounce back in your step, your eyes will sparkle a little brighter. And remember, any time's a good time for a good stiff Dickens cider. Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Mother Nature's picked me up, feel good tonic, fix it up, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider every day. The bus dropped them back at the barbie. From a girls' night out on the town, and from amongst the drabble and dribble and lipstick, Betty stood out from the crowd. They'd only been back at the barbie 10 minutes, but Betty got the mob all going. And it became my observation, I better get Betty home. I'd better get Betty home, folks. I'd better get Betty home. Just finish your drink and wipe your chin, love. Come, taking you home. Oh, come, Betty. Competition's over. You're embarrassing me in front of me mates. They only wanted 5 words for arsehole, and so far you give them 28. You're a funny bugger, Betty, and I've always said you sure know how to have fun. But you mentioned my name 5 times already, so come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. Come, Bet, you're having too much fun. Come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. Oh, come on, Betty. Competition's over. You're embarrassing me in front of me mates. Vodka, Shiraz and rum don't mix and you're dribbling all over the place. You're a funny bugger, Betty, and I've always said you sure know how to have fun. But you squeeze their canary into your fucking drink. Come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. Come, Bet. Time for bed. Come on, lovey, I'm taking you home. Oh, come on, Betty. Competition's over. You're embarrassing me in front of me mates. Setting farts on fire's blokey stuff. Sheilas ain't supposed to do that, eh? You're a funny bugger, Betty, and I've always said you sure know how to have fun. So pull up your knickers and give them back their matches. Come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. Can't Bet before you start a bushfire. Come on, Bet, I'm taking you home. Oh, come on, Betty. Competition's over. You're embarrassing me in front of me mates. They don't want to see your new tattoo. You ain't got a tattoo. Oh, fuck me, hooray. You're a funny bugger, Betty, and I've always said you sure know how to have fun. But you don't even like fucking AC/DC. Come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. So tuck your tit and your cat back into your tank top. Come on, Betty, we're going home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. We'll be back in a couple of days to apologise. But I better get Betty home. Been mates all our lives, even played in the same band. Best gig we ever got was at a country pub, one Easter long weekend. And better than that, the wives were invited and we all had double rooms. Bit of quality time for the boys and the brides, like a second honeymoon. We set up the band while the girls got settled and we done a final sound check. Then we run upstairs for a peck and a promise, then we run back down again. Guess the pub was pumped and the band kicked ass. Of course, me and Nige got pissed. With the added bonus of a guaranteed route, life don't get better than this. Then after the gig, we had a few more beers and played a few rounds of pool. We were both pretty pissed when we gave it a miss. I lost 20. Nige beat me by 2. And then he said, Kev, I'll make you a bet. Double or nothing will do. I'll bet you that 20 when we get upstairs I get more roots than you. Nigel, fucking legend. So we both both stumbled upstairs and then shook hands and wished each other good luck, knowing full well that the competition's on and tomorrow with Italian fucks. Could hardly wait to get the key in the door, because the missus was waiting there too. Spread out on the bed in a negligee. Come here, Rambo, I've been waiting for you. Number one was fun for the missus and me, got up to stuff we hadn't done in years. So I marked it on the wall with a piece of chalk that I found behind me ear. Then I must have dozed off, because when I looked at the clock by the bed it said 2:15. So I give her a nudge, said, "You awake, love?" No response. Thank you. Number two. Next thing I knew was 6 o'clock, because I woke up with a huge piss horn. But before I could go, the missus had him by the throat. Rambo wants some more. Then she dragged me to the shower. Took another half hour, but I didn't mind at all. Lay back on the bed, thought, good on you, Kev, as I marked the third stroke on the wall. I was dozing off again, a contented man, just thinking about my good luck, with the missus whispering in me ear, Rambo want another fuck. Then all hell broke loose and there was banging and smashing, and you never guess who crashed through the door. Pump full of Viagra, frothing at the mouth, dick dribbling all over the floor. Yep, you guessed it, Nigel! Fucking legend. He left a snail trail as he crawled to me bed and looked up at the marks I'd made. Then he shook me hand and give me a hug and a big old mate. Then he stood up straight, dick dangling in my face, and saluted to the lines I drew. Fucking hell, Kevin, 111? You beat me by 2. Nigel! Fucking legend. Nigel! Fucking legend. Nigel! Fucking legend. Nigel! Fucking legend. Nigel! Thank you very much. Mega fuglies. Sheilas, you know, if they didn't have a fanny between their legs, they'd have a fucking bounty on their head. You know the ones that... She's a super mega fugly with a mouldy mango twist, complexion like a pizza with warts and moles and zits. And just to even say a name, you've got to be half pissed, 'cause she's a super mega fugly with a mouldy mango twist. When she was born, the doctor slapped her mother in the mouth. And when they brought her home, they wouldn't let her in the house. And as she grew, it's sad to say, she just grew uglier. They tied some snags around her neck so the dog would play with her. Before she went to school each day, they had to iron her face. She'd get the cuts for coming early and merit points for coming late. And they had a portrait painted in 6 different shades of shit, 'cause she's a super mega fugly with a mouldy mung bean twist.
Right, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. And Football Tactics and Glory will be back tomorrow. And until then, I will see you all again. Goodbye.